So man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. Let's go after this real quick. We were talking about DJ Vlad a while back and how he disrespected Minister Farrakhan by lying and then not apologizing for the lie. And but he continues on in his work and he continues on with his platform. And unfortunately, a lot of black artists and celebrities and entertainers still continue to go on his platform, um, even after he has been blatantly vulturous in his actions and blatantly disrespectful in his actions and has shown no indications that he even cares what black people think. So to move it forward, we heard about the brother who got um, indicted on charges, and one of the means that the feds used to jack him up, to snatch him up, were some of his interviews. Um, I'm certain that one of those interviews, or maybe exclusively, were Vlad interviews, because we know Vlad's history of trying to lead the people that he is talking to on the show. He tries to lead them into um, incriminating themselves if they have any history of street activity. Then he tries to ask questions. Well, no, he asks questions. He doesn't try to. He asks questions that he hopes will deceive them and lead them into telling on themselves. And in a lot of cases, unfortunately, a lot of those brothers do. And I don't understand what we're thinking, because, you're not going to talk on the streets. You're not going to talk in other settings. And there may be other interviews with other interviewers that may ask you questions like that. And you'll get aggravated, pissed off, and walk off the set. Or threaten them in some kind of way, or just check them to say, look, man, hey, don't ask me that. But for some reason, we don't do that with Vlad. We smile and grin and just spill it all out. And we got to be wiser than that. We got to understand, again, not necessarily what is being asked, even though that's very, very important, but we have to focus more so on, why are you asking me that? If I got a new album out, it's no need to ask me about an incident that might have taken place 4 years ago, before I was even on yet in the music business and entertainment in any form. Why are you asking me these questions? And we've been over this before, man. We have to be smarter as artists, and we have to shut him down and anybody else that would try to lead us down that road, because he means you no good. His reason for asking those questions, being Vlad, meaning Vlad, is because he's gonna make money. His platform is gonna generate money if there is an interview that contains a controversial or revealing aspect of the person being interviewed, and it's like, whoa, he's gonna title it in a way that's gonna attract, and then you're gonna watch it, which leads to him making money. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care if the feds come and get you because they watched you say something that they looked at and said, oh, you know what? We can legitimately use that. We can legitimately use that against this guy. So we got to be smarter than that, because, like I say, a lot of us are still going on that platform when you have many other people that are out here doing the same thing that Vlad is doing. But we have this complex in our mind as black people that it's more valid and it's more official. It has more of a stamp on it if we go on Vlad's show, and that's ridiculous. And I commend a lot of the artists who have distanced themselves from him and have gotten away from him, and no longer grant him interviews, because at some point, man, you got to have some self respect. You got to have some integrity, and regardless of the kind of look that you may receive from being on Vlad's show, you have to say, nah, man, it's not worth it. And he doesn't. have to have ever done anything to you along those lines. You could be clean cut and never been in nothing, or he just picks and chooses. He knows who not to say certain stuff to, because that's another aspect to it. Also, it's like you'll ask a little young brother from the streets that just get in the game and may not understand, but you ain't gonna ask an OG that. You ain't gonna go. You ain't gonna play that game with somebody that you know will check you verbally and possibly physically. So that's a form of snakery right there. Because if you bought it for real with everybody. That's what I was always taught. You can't be selective. You got people in the streets that's crazy until the police show up, or they crazy until the right person show up that's gonna match they crazy. So in the words of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said, never say nothing on the phone that you might hear again in court. Well, in 2020, 2021, the phone still applies, but now it's in another way also, because never say nothing on your phone. You're doing this and yeah, we out here, yeah, you got out. No. Never say nothing on the internet. Never say nothing in the interview that you might hear again, and those very words can be used against you in a court of law. So having the right to remain silent shouldn't come after you get arrested. You should make the choice to remain silent, and anybody that tries to lead you down a path to self-incriminate, you check them immediately, or you shut down the whole conversation, whether it's on the streets or in the suites. It's your big brother K-Rino, man. Holla at y'all later. Peace.